My name is Sandra Lutz. I'm a senior at Tam, and I'm the co-captain of Tam High's mock trial team. Well, in middle school, I kind of got into public speaking. I was famous for, in 7th grade, I was a speech for upper pod 7th grade senator, and they turned the microphone on because usually kids are really shy and meek. I was like nervous in a different way, so I started talking really loudly, which kind of born this famous speech where I was screaming at the audience, and some say it gave off like a Martin Luther King-esque vibe. Everyone knows about Tam mock trial.
Mock trial was always referred to as the largest cult on campus.
But I was like, oh, this sounds interesting, this sounds kind of fun. And so I just kind of went into the tryouts, and it was like half the freaking grade tried out this year, so it was like everyone was doing it, so I was like, oh, why not? And I don't know, it was fun. The interview, or the tryout went interestingly. They asked what my biggest fear was, and I talked about my phobia of rats. Like going in as a freshman, and I always thought it was just, and it also had to do with it was just that the people who were on the team when I was a senior were so incredible and so good. And watching them do it, I was just in awe. And the weirdest thing is that, like, coming into this year, too, seeing, like, kind of, like, the whole cycle is come again. Because it's, like, seeing the freshmen come onto the team this year. There's younger people who are looking up to us now and looking at the stuff we're doing. It's just, it's weird, but it's also a really cool experience to see the cycle of it. The reason I got involved with it is certainly a big presence in why I enjoy it now, but that's definitely not the whole picture. Like, I love, like, the intellectual aspect of it and the improvisational aspect of it and the presentation aspect of it and, like, the legal aspect of it. And also kind of fighting your personality through it, because I also think mock trial has definitely had a huge impact on me finding my maturity and finding my personality and becoming comfortable with all aspects of my personality through high school.
One thing also in particular that I think is really special about mock trial, the family aspect and the community aspect, because it's also rare in high school to get to know a group of people that well and to really show who you really are to that group of people and have them do it as well. So, like, you really are bonded by that.
What they emphasize so much, or what our coach emphasizes so much, is like letting who you are out through everything that you do and putting your complete self into everything. And that's something that I definitely never really thought of before, been able to do or tried to do. But, like, it's two things. It's like the satisfaction of putting every single ounce of yourself into one goal and seeing how far that gets you. Because I feel like there's a few opportunities that you get in high school where you are able or even capable of putting yourself completely into a certain undertaking and seeing where that takes you. And mock trial definitely provides the opportunity to do that. I mean, it's still not easy, but it's an avenue through which you can try as hard as you possibly can and put
JPEG of a pink thing. Gonna need sunscreen. What is that? That freaky thing.